I do think the Nuggets have the most to lose. I think if they get knocked out by the Wolves, especially, I think, it's definitely time to make a change. Even if they don't get knocked out by the Wolves, if they lose in the second round. I mean, I think right now, the way our team is built, especially with Jokic, if you're not making the NBA Finals, you look at it as like a failure. And I don't think they make the NBA Finals this year. I actually think there's like two scenarios where it's like two different series that are interlinked and the outcomes could lead to some stuff in the off season. The first pair of series, this is one is the Nuggets Wolves and the Suns. Obviously, they're probably going to get swept. You were saying Devin Booker having some relevancy is good. I think like them getting swept is going to kind of sit sour with Devin Booker. I think they're like the Suns started thinking a little bit. They just made this trade they traded away Kevin Durant and got all these young pieces and so forth. I think they can afford to move Devin Booker. Now, I think it ties into the Nuggets series because now all of a sudden, if you're the Nuggets and you get knocked out, why aren't you looking at attaching a lot of picks, Jamal Murray, and a couple of pieces to get Devin Booker? That's a better pairing with Nikola Jokic. I think that is something that can develop from the outcomes of those two series. The other pair, I think, is actually the Cavaliers. Their outcome in this whole scenario. I mean, they're not going to lose this series, I don't think. I think they'll get past Toronto, but if they don't succeed, we clearly know, okay, this, even with Harden, the setting is not there. And then with the Lakers situation, if LeBron's leaving, why doesn't LeBron look at the situation and say, hey, man, like the Cavs clearly made it clear that it's this year or next year. That's all. After that, they're moving away from Donovan Mitchell.